This video, I'm going to talk about what to do as a young entrepreneur trying to go ahead and start your business, trying to go ahead and really try to go out there and really try to go ahead and explode your business. I have made tons and tons and tons of mistakes, and when you start out on your business, or when you start out trying to go ahead and really trying to go ahead and do like entrepreneurship, there's so many mistakes, and there's certain areas you have to go ahead and work on early on and prioritize doing that. And the first area is, if you lack social skills, if you cannot talk to people, if you cannot hold a conversation, if you cannot hold eye contact with someone, if you cannot go up and introduce yourself, that is something you have to go ahead and work on right away. You have to get out there and get real experience. The thing is, you see these entrepreneur guys dropping out of high school, blowing up, age 17, not going to college, not going to school, not going ahead and working a job. I'm lucky enough I didn't have to go and work a job straight out of high school, and that is a major regret because I missed out on experience. And I have not worked a job yet, and I'm 19 years old, and I'm about to go ahead and do that because I need that experience. I need to get out there and get the experience of working with people, communicating with people, and also the money part, the investment part, which I will talk about later. But you need to get out there and get experience, especially if you're doing a self-improvement channel. If you're trying to go ahead and get experience with other types of things. And also too, I want to talk about that too. Like, people might hear, oh yeah, this guy hasn't worked a job. Bro, I have put in tons and tons and tons and tons of blood, sweat, and tears in trying to go ahead and get this business going. I had hours editing, hours finding video ideas, trying to get my try to go ahead and get myself prepared to go ahead and make these videos, man. That takes so much amount of time. I've been doing so much work, and that tends to go on the radar. And if you're a young entrepreneur and you're doing tons of hard work and it doesn't get appreciated, man, it doesn't look like you're doing any work. And when you try to go ahead and conversate with someone, you're telling them all you're an entrepreneur, you just think you're lazy and stuff like that. But if you're really, really working hard towards your business, you're not, man. And that's a huge misconception I have to go ahead and say straight out the gate, that always happens. But if you're a young guy who's introverted, who has social anxiety, who struggles communicating with people, who doesn't have life experience, you have to go ahead and fix that first, right? Because you think about some of the guys who perform well in sales. If you're trying to go ahead and sell a guy a course legitimately, how are you going to be able to do that? If you're trying to go ahead and do businesses, you're trying to go ahead and hire employees, if you lack social skills. Legitimately, I saw this live stream of this guy. I don't care if FedEx Fearless is like, it brings on guys to a live stream and stuff like that, and helps them go ahead and be better business people. And there was like a young kid on 16 years old, man. You could tell that he's confident. He's doing tons of cold calls. If you're an introverted person, if you struggle to talk to people, you legitimately can't not do that. You cannot scale your business. Of course, there was the other guy in the live stream as well who didn't seem like socially good, and he was making a lot of money, I think he was doing more like some software engineering, like some type of thing like that. But if you're trying to do sales, if you're trying to do content creation, if you're trying to go ahead and sell courses and stuff like that, you legitimately have to go ahead and work on your social skills. You have to go ahead and invest on that right now. You have to go out there and get experience right now. It's crazy that you get stuck in a no man's land where you're not improving in your life. You have to get out there and get experience. You have to get out there and legitimately talk to people, because if you're not doing that, if you're not facing your fears, some of these basic fears, man, like communication, eye contact, being able to be confident in public situation, if you're not legitimately able to do that, man, that's harming your business right there. And that is an investment to go ahead and improve on your business. And as well as the money side as well, you have to legitimately go all in on your business. Stop being cheap on it. Surprise, like, you're willing to spend money on shoes and clothes and fragrances and all that other stuff, but you're not willing to go ahead and spend some money to go ahead and get a tripod, to go ahead and get a mic, to go ahead and get some type of software you might need, man, to go ahead and pay for some subscriptions so you can get better editing services. Or if you're not doing that, if whatever type of business you're trying to do, or any type of like thing you're trying to legitimately go all in on, like for basketball, right? You're not willing to get the basketball shoes. How do you expect to be a good basketball player if you're not investing in the shoes, if you're not investing in improving your IQ, improving your skills, you're not trying to go ahead and get trainers, you're not trying to go ahead. I know I never had a trainer for basketball, but so investing in some of these courses legitimately could save you tons of time when it comes to playing basketball. If you get a course on how to improve your defense or show you like step by step IQ steps, that could legitimately save you time. Because when you spend money on the course, it'd be like being realistic. A lot of people like call some of these courses scams, but by you spending a little bit of money, you investing money into that course, you're more likely to go ahead and take action. The problem is, legitimately, tons of the stuff legitimately is free. In all these courses, it's all free, but you're not taking action on it, man. It's like a Don School, for example, right? Trying to go ahead and start a YouTube channel. Legitimately, just go ahead and make videos. Go ahead and record videos, man. Just record them. If you struggle to record in a certain area, do that first. If you struggle speaking inside your house, go ahead and do that. If you struggle speaking at a park, go ahead and do that. That is investment into your business, and those are things that you legitimately could go ahead and do. So what is the point of getting a Don in school? Well, the point is, you're not taking action. You're not making the videos. You're overthinking it, man. The thing is, you have to go ahead and do it. You have to go ahead and make the videos. Really make the videos. Okay, you got your 100 videos in, man, and you took some time to go ahead and assess your videos, see what you can go and improve at, see if you can improve the thumbnails, see if you can improve the description, see if you can go ahead and improve some of your editing in your videos, but don't overthink it as well. I see a lot of like YouTubers really overthink the editing, and since they're really overthinking the editing, they're not really taking good time to go ahead and make some good video ideas. I see that is something that's really struggles for young YouTubers, is they go ahead and stress the editing, try to make all the keyframes, make it zooming in 24/7. Like, that is like gonna make or break a video. There's videos out there that is not zooming in 24/7. Mr. Beast is a keyframing every single word I say, right? And too many guys worry about editing, and you just take like, this is an unfiltered video. Since it's an unfiltered video, I am going to stutter. I am going to make mistakes. I am going to say wrong words. I am going to have pauses within the video. And when you're editing a video, just go ahead and just edit this junk out so you could save your viewer time. You could legitimately shave 3 minutes off a video because you're saying random stuff. You have random pauses in your videos. If you want to go and do captions, man, CapCut is a great editing app. It's free, man. And if you want to go and get the premium, it's only $10 a month, which could save you tons of time too, man. I'm not here promoting what my 8 subscribers I got on this channel. But you have too many people are just overthinking about so many random things that don't even matter, like the editing and stuff like that. Make the videos, man. Make the videos. Make them. And if you want to hear some of my basic editing rules, if I'm indoors, right, especially on my main channel, if I'm indoors, I'm putting music in the background. If I'm outdoors, I'm gonna let the natural sound go ahead and just make the video. Unless I'm doing shorts. If I'm doing shorts, I put music all through them. And what I do for music is I try not to go and not use some of that basic background music, because that's that loyalty, loyalty free music, whatever, that basic like auto generated like I don't know. You just have to go ahead and if you see a YouTuber who has good sounds, man, just go ahead and look at the description. Just go ahead and, if they have a song there, and just go ahead and use that song for your video. Finding songs just takes time, and a song could go ahead and add something to your video as well. And editing, man, just go out there and record yourself right now, legitimately during your progress right now. If you're not in a good position right now, if you're trying to go ahead and do like a self-improvement channel, go ahead and record yourself where you're down bad, man. record clips of yourself when you're like that, and when you get better, you have those clips to be able to put inside your videos. And that's a mistake that we all make. But yeah, man, you have to go out there and get experience. If you're an introverted person, if you struggle at communicating, that's not gonna help out your business. And you have to legitimately get out there and get experience as a young person. There is no beating around the bush of going all in on the business. Like, legitimately, why I went all in on my business, right? I'm trying to go ahead and get it up. But yes, I was putting tons of time into the editing and stuff like that. But if I like, majority of my day, it wasn't towards that. Be it like at least like 3 to 4 hours. If I really had to edit a lot of videos, if I have to edit like 3 or 4 videos, that could take a lot of time. But besides that, man, a lot of that time is just wasted time. And that time would go ahead and be trying to go ahead and get my money up, to try to go ahead and prove my social skills, and to try to go ahead and get uncomfortable and go ahead and face some of my fears. And I wasn't doing that. If you're at home all day, you're not doing anything, you're trying to go ahead and get your, if you're at home all day and you're trying to go ahead and really invest into your business, you have to go out there and get experience, man. And that is a huge mistake that I have made early on, is that I haven't got the experience yet, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and get the experience, because if I get experience, I get the dough up, I could invest more money into this, and I could go ahead and get more assets, and once I get more assets, the videos will become more better. That's what you legitimately have to go ahead and do. Like Bill Gates, he still went to college. Like I go to college, I go to school. Bill Gates went to school, right? Even though he dropped out, he went to school. You try and think about some of these top 1% of guys that we all think of, like Iman Ghazi, like all these type of dudes. They are out there getting experience, and you're not. And we shouldn't even compare ourselves to these type of guys, because these guys are some small, like 0.0001% of like dudes, legitimately. You have to go out there and get experience. You see their story and you try to go ahead and replicate it. It's not gonna pan out well. Like for a vast majority of dudes, it's 99% of dudes, it's not gonna pan out well. You have to go out there and get experience working a job. You have to go ahead and get experience going to school. Like Hamza, he had a self-improvement channel, right? If he did not go to university, he probably wouldn't have all the, his life would probably have been way different. His channel would have been way different, man. And who knows what his shot, like, he wouldn't have none of the stories that he would have, man. All his stories from him going back to university. Him going to university is what made Hamza. And I see a lot of young self-improvement, quote unquote, gurus out here saying, oh, there's no point in doing that. Oh, you're being forced to go in and do that. Don't do it because of expectations from other people. No, legitimately. For me, that was a great place for me to go. Like, school is a great place for me to go ahead and work on my social skills. To go ahead, a great way to go ahead and work towards something. Because, being honest with me, for me, when I have school, or when I have like something else, like for school, or I don't got a job right now, but if I had a job, I feel like I'm more productive in editing. I feel like I'm more productive in making videos. And when I realize like I'm on break, I become less productive, man. I'm not waking up as early. I'm not, because there's no sense of urgency to go ahead and do it. And that's probably a huge problem for me right now, is that there's no sense of urgency to go ahead and get the work done. And that is a huge problem that becomes with entrepreneurship, and that's a huge problem where you're not seeing results, man. You have to go out there and get results. Have something else, man. You should be building up something else, and also trying to build up your business. There's no way, as a young person, I mean, if you want to go, if you got straight out of high school, you want to go straight all in into your business, give it 6 months. If it's not doing the best after 6 months, go ahead and start searching for some work, or trying to go ahead and apply it to like a community college or something, like that, because you need the experience, man. You need it. You really, really need it. And a lot of people, when you hear experience, man, they don't like that, man. But you legitimately need to get out there and get experience. There's no beating around the bush around it. You need to go out there and talk to people. You need to go out there and communicate. You need to go out there and network. You need to go out there and try to go ahead and build these skills up, man. Like, you could invest all the time you want to on knowledge, man. But if you're not going to go ahead and apply this knowledge, you're wasting your time. You have to go out there and get experience. And like, a rule for me is, if you made it this far in a video, it could be I don't know. I recommend, so if you want to try to go improve your social skills, go ahead and read this book, man, and just read it first. Try to go ahead and still communicate, try to go ahead and talk, but just read this book first. But once you finish this book, go ahead and start trying to go ahead and talk a lot. Try to have tons of conversations. Then once you get those conversations, and once you start talking, that's when you start watching more videos. That's when you start reading more books about social skills. Then you go back to talking. Then you go back to seeing, oh, what else you could go ahead and improve. The problem is that we all start at the bottom level. We read the book, we watch tons of videos, we read more books upon it, but we're not talking to people, and you're not improving your life. Read a book on this, talk to people, read more books, watch more videos, improve, talk to more people, read more videos, watch more videos, read more books, talk to people. That's how you improve. You don't improve by watching videos, reading books, watching videos, and not talking to people. You're just gonna stay right here. But if you read books, you read this book first, then talk to people, you improve here. Okay, read more books, watch more videos on how to improve your social skills. Okay, then that's how you go here. That's how it works. You need experience. There's no, for basketball, sports, business, making YouTube videos, you need experience. Peace.